All right, I'm going to walk you through what you're working on today. This is going to be our project for Carol the Bells. So before anything, I want you to start by saving and save this as Carol of the Bells. I'm going to name it too because I've already done one. This is a new one. Okay, once you have that saved, there's a couple things you need to do. First of all, you need to change this song from 4/4 time to 3/4 time. And the reason for that is Carol the Bells is in 3/4 time. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And it's not going to fit with the 4/4 click track, which we're going to use. So click on this, double click on it, and hit 3. And then hit enter. And you have it there at 3/4 time. Now alternately, you can also click on it and drag up and down to change the number of beats per measure. We're going to drag so there are only 3 beats per measure. And you can see right here, if I zoom in, these little dashes here mean beat 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so then from there, we want to change our tempo. Our tempo is a little bit fast too. Our click track would sound like, and that's a little bit fast for us, so we're going to want to go a little slower than that. I'm going to drag it down to about 100. Now on your laptops, you need to click with one finger, then the other finger drag. And again, you can also double click and type in 100 if you want, like so. Okay, it's all set up, ready to go. Save it one more time. Now you need an instrument. I'm going to add an instrument to this. You want to make sure it's a software instrument right here. So I'm going to hit create. And this software instrument that we want is going to be, I'm going to start with piano. So I'm going to click on it and then select piano. All right, so now I've selected it as a piano. And what I'm going to do is I need to make sure that, now this is going to look different for you. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 buttons right here. The button right here should say 1, 2, 3, 4. That's your counting button. On mine, I have it checked off right here. And then next to it is a picture of a metronome, and that is going to be your click track button. You want that checked, and not only checked, but it needs to, the whole button needs to be purple. See how when I click a button right here, for example, that whole button turns purple? That's what that needs to look like. If you click it one time, just the picture turns purple, and that's not enough. So make sure the whole button is purple. You'll know it's working if you hit play and you hear the 3 beats. So the first thing you're going to do is record the very first part, which if you need to go back to Google Classroom and look, it's the one that starts on the note B flat. Here, I'll show you on the piano right here. It starts here on the B flat, A, B flat, G, B flat, A, B flat, G. Okay, that's the part that you want to record first. You're going to hit record, which for you is a red circle right here. For me, it is, I have to go down, click down. I'm going to hit record. I'm going to try to play through 4 times and listen closely how it fits with the click track. All right, so that's my recording right there. We can take a listen to it. The nice thing about the click track is then once I turn it off, again, that's the metronome button, then that click's no longer there. Now from here, I want that to go longer. The nice thing about that is that I can, I've got this blank space here I want to get rid of, so I'm going to shrink that down. When I hover my mouse right here, it gives you that kind of bracket with the arrows. I want you to drag it so that it's just to that length. Now it's exactly 1, 2, 3, 4 measures long. Here I can go edit and copy, and you see how my cursor is right here? And I want to make sure that I have this one highlighted, and you're just going to paste it, and it's going to paste as many times as you want. I'm going to paste it 4 times. All right, I have it pasted 4 times now. So now you'll hear that it actually plays through, and it sounds like I played it more than that. I also think I'm going to change the sound of this instrument. I'm going to change it to glockenspiel. Now glockenspiel is under orchestra percussion. It's probably not downloaded for you, so you'd have to actually download it yourself. So I'm going to change it here. The reason why I did that is I like that sound better. I'm also going to add the second part. That's the part where, if you go to your keyboard, it starts on the note D. D, C, D, B flat, D, C, D, B flat. Again, this is all up there on Google Classroom for you if you need to relearn. So I'm going to add a new instrument again. That way I can have some freedom with this. I'm going to add a new instrument. And I've got myself here. It's the classic electric piano. I want to change it to, let's see, I'm going to change it to hard rock guitar. All right, that's the hard rock guitar. I want to record the part that starts on the note D after I play through 4 times here. So I'm going to hit this here. And then I want to make sure that I'm recording this hard rock guitar. So I'm going to click on it, and then I'm going to hit record. That didn't work out well for me because I forgot to turn the click track back on, so I wasn't doing a good job following. I'm going to turn that click track back on. I'm going to try that again. So I'm back up to here. Okay, and again, I'm going to copy and paste that track. So I'm going to go to Edit, Copy. I'm going to line up my cursor, and then I'm going to paste it to the end there. So paste. Oops, it pasted under here because this is what I had highlighted. I need it down here. I can do that, and then I'm going to highlight and paste. I added a little bit more of the other one as well. But it looks like I did not copy it correctly. I'm going to delete these here. And you can just hit the delete button on your keyboard to get rid of them. And I want to copy these guys. I'm just using Command C and Command V now because it's faster. Now I'm going to add a new part. So I'm going to add another track. And this time I want to do strings. So I'm going to go to orchestra and then strings. All right, and so now I'm going to record that third part, which is, it is going to be starting on the G, F, E flat, D. Again, that's on Classroom if you need it. And I'm going to start right here. All right, so I got that one down now. And I can copy and paste that again. And again, I'm just using Command C and Command V for this. And I think it would be fun also to add some drums. And so the drums, we're going to use the pads on the side of the keyboard for that. All right, so I'm going to add the drums right here at measure 13. So I'll count that in. That's a decent enough job. I could obviously redo that and make it better, but for the sake of time. And then we've got our whole piece all together now. Rock part a little bit. going to be trying to do today. Don't try to imitate mine. Make your own up, but that's just an example of all the things you could be doing.